Game number 2 of yAwS versus Rudan. One map away from being eliminated is yAwS, and as well he's the co-caster for today. So we will start this in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, and I think I learned from my mistakes, and what we see here, Nomad Isles is also like perfect map to go for a mercenary camp. And we are both doing it, like Rudan is also doing it. I send a militia or a peasant right there, and I know that the Night Elf is not able to get the move well so fast, and he will never be able to hire this priest like anytime soon. For that reason, I steal his priest, and also like keep my peasant alive, I guess, while he is also creeping his camp. And in the end, I will end up with 2 priests here, which are really nice against the one, because you can heal up 2 units. And this, yeah, this is just great. This is what lacked, or was the lack in the last game, where I had no healing at all. And it was just too easy to focus down my Archmage. And I also find the Boots of Speed, which is just great to escape from the Shadow Strike, while he himself finds the Pendant of Energy. After, like, I finish my creep and he joins my forces, I see this later on, and I go like, what the fuck, boys? This game is over.
Yeah, the Pendant of Energy, of course, on the Warden, the best item he can get. I was about to say something about Hawk. Oh yeah, I saw 8 games of Hawk versus Night Elf, so I have a lot of comparison going on. He is so great with his mercenary camp stealing stuff. Sometimes
he's really on point, but sometimes he can be also off point. But he's aware of the opportunity to get the things in time.
Yeah, I think he kind of changed the meta game of Night Elf versus Human a little in the early game with this mercenary stuff, and it seems to be super effective. So very curious how this works out with you having 2 Shadow Priests right now. Of course, control with the farm.
And I think it's not also having the Shadow Priest, it's also denying him the access to the Shadow Priest. This is like even more important, so he's not able to display the water elementals, get the experience that he needs to get level 3. Right now he's approaching here to my camp. Maybe he tries to steal a unit or 2, he decides to go for the priest.
Yeah, not for the creeps, but Fan of Knives.
He wanted to get the creep with the Fan of Knives because the Shadow Strike was still on cooldown. But I paused in time and was able to secure it. I could have surrounded him there. This is like just me not surrounding people. I'm so bad at surrounding. And the Warden gets fairly low, but she escapes.
Yeah. And of course it's not that far to the base here on Nomad Isles, but you're setting up the expansion, and of course that's what humans always need. In the meantime, Rudan taking to tier 2, a little late of course because due to the Hunter's Hall.
Yeah. Also getting an expansion himself. We see the late construction of the tech, but the Hunter's Hall, like you mentioned, but he's constructing the expansion, it's almost there.
Yeah, but it's a little way to go there, so because without Nature's Blessing it takes a while for him, but I think you're completely unaware for now.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was producing 1 farm there, but it's too far off, you cannot really see it. I just produced it there, so I knew when he was going for the shop creep, the Goblin Merchant shop. So I know that his units moved there because I saw the Berserker moving down there. For that reason I decided to creep myself. And I also wanted to push, but you cannot really push into a Warden if you don't have a Shadow Priest, because these units, the mercenaries, are kind of buffer units. If the Shadow Strike goes to your Archmage, you are in danger that the Archmage dies. If you have like mercenaries, he definitely has to go for the mercenaries, because it's like the value that you kill the mercenaries out, get the experience and stuff like that. So they are also like some kind of buffer, and they also give the opportunity to heal your Archmage. But I really had no priest, because the second priest comes a little bit later than the first one, and then, yeah, I just hired it, and after I hired it, I decided to go again.
Okay, here we see it, level 3.5 Archmage already, nice creeping here, but the Warden already on level 3 as well with a redo potion, so nice item drops for him. Shadow Strike on the Berserker, probably able to kill it, but nope, maybe with a second Shadow Strike, or with another hit or something. But in the meantime, you get the priest. I think this is a little more important, because there's no display anymore. Finally, the expansion you scouted, and yeah.
And right now I'm pulling the creeps from the creep slot. They were not activated yet. I'm pulling the creeps, and if you attack the Tree of Life while the creeps are awake, they will definitely try to help you. Because they like me so much, they try to have to kill this ancient, the Tree of Life here. He is bringing 3 risks to repair it, and this is like kind of intense for him, because if he is losing this expansion, he has a delayed tech. He was investing quite heavily into this one. This will definitely hurt him a lot.
Yeah, the first wisp down, the second has to be saved through Moonwell, and lots of damage coming to the tree. No repair anymore. He's trying to eat a tree, but it's not enough with this water elemental, or is it? Trying to chase the Archmage down, with scaring him away with the first Shadow Strike, but the repair is too late. Expansion goes down, Rudan's game plan completely falls apart. Level 3 and 3/4, Town Portal out, saving the Archmage, but it was definitely worth it. Expansion for yAwS is up. Tech is just started. Rudan now on tier 2, but no expansion anymore. Game plan crushed, and double Engine of Lore coming up.
Yeah, and what we also see, like, I'm kind of famous for not being able to surround like anything. I'm really bad at this. And I'm also kind of famous for getting my hero stuck into my base. And right now I got just my hero stuck next to my tower into my expansion. So if he decides to go there like really quick and hurries over, or TPs with the teleportation staff, I will definitely lose my Archmage. So I'm quite glad that he didn't really decide to go for that, and that I had the opportunity to replenish my hero. Also get a guard tower in place, also taking myself right now. We see expansion is not...
Okay, yAwS is kind of lost here right now. The stream is fine, so I think that's on his end. Yeah, the expansion is protected by this blacksmith, but still in the build right now. Warden almost level 4. Cole just... Okay, or with a Zeppelin now. Nice way to deal with it. Here with the Shadow Strike, of course, loading in the Archmage and saving it from the ticks, from the damage over time from the Warden. So yeah, yAwS is back, I guess. Nope, Call is still having some problems here. Rudan is going for the expansion once again and building a fast engine of wind. So he invested a lot here. 3 production buildings plus the expansion. Don't really know if that's worth it, to be honest, or if that's the right call to go for this engine for this AOW right away. But of course he wants this Hippogriff to chase down the Zeppelin, which is so huge for a human player right now. Blacksmith is done, guard tower is up, so he's able to produce riflemen, but I think it's more likely that he goes mortar teams. The damage of the mortar teams versus Strides is just so big. Warden creeping her way up to level 4. And yeah, of course he still has this pendant of energy here. Renegade Wizard going down, so this expansion or these creeps are not able to attack the Tree of Life once again. But here comes the Zeppelin, probably dropping in. Oh no, now he's well aware of the Engine of Wind and leaving it here. For now at least. Level 4 and a 3rd Warden, 2nd Ring of Protection, so 10 armor on this Warden, 37% damage reduction. It's of course a huge deal. Tier 2 is finished for yAwS. Arcane Sanctum and Workshop, double Arcane Sanctum of course, and the Mountain King, a nice counter to the Warden to disable her a little bit at least with a bolt. So we have lots of piercing damage against for Rudan. He has 2 Berserkers, 1 Shadow Priest, and yeah, trying to get this red spot very early, very greedy. Okay, yAwS is creeping himself. Not a big spot, but this Merchant getting a replenishment potion for himself. Nice for the Mountain King, but you could sell it as well. So Rudan is investing a lot of time here to get this red spot. Of course, if you get the right item, it's definitely worth it, especially for the experience and yeah, maybe a Scroll of Restoration, Divinity Potion, something like that. And it is... Oh my god, the best item in-game, Scroll of Restoration. 300 hit points, 100 mana points. With bears together, this is definitely the best item you can get. Hippogriff is protecting the expansion, which is almost up now. Needs to entangle this gold mine, needs to produce some wisps together just in time. And yeah, yAwS not taking the risks, not the big risks at least. Creeping the Archmage up, level 4 already, so more mana from the Brilliance Aura. And yeah, both players very, very passive. Let me remind you once again, yAwS needs to win this best of 3 to force a tiebreaker or to equalize in the group, because he lost to Reprisal 2-1. So yeah, he needs this win so desperately. If he loses this map, he's out of the Dream League. And Rudan so far with a clean sheet, so he could afford this lose. But yeah, very patient, very passive play of yAwS, always nearby to his expansion, expecting the go of Rudan. What is up here? Potion of Greater Healing. Great item. Scroll of Healing as well. No. Okay, there is one Invo Potion. Second Scroll of Healing for yAwS. Great inventories. And from Rudan, level 5 Warden, but still no bears. Not even tier 3. Finally producing the first bears, but trying to take down this expansion without bears is mission impossible. Muddy the Mud Golem, ladies and gentlemen, here on the battlefield for yAwS, and he's going into the fight. Rudan is with lots of Dryads, not enough piercing damage, but the first mortar team, so he needs to get this in position right behind his whole army, but there's no blocker so far, trying to chase down the Zeppelin, but saving him just in time. Nice micro here, but yeah, he can't fight there. He can't fight there against this huge amount of piercing damage. Warden tries to get into the base, but nope, no chance. Everything is sealed off with the breakers. But this inventory is just glorious, man. Potion of Mana, Scroll of Restoration, that's 300 mana, plus the 500 she already has, 800 mana, that's like 12 Shadow Strikes. That's huge, man, that's huge. 4.5 level on the Archmage. He's trying to... He wants this fight now. Oh, of course, perfect position for the mortar teams right now. Oh, not anymore. He needs to micro them. A little late, blocking himself with the breaker. That was dangerous. But still. Expansion still running. Expansion for Rudan is up as well, but only 4 wisps in the mine. That is something you don't want. Some wasted gold here. Master Bear upgrade coming. So this is where the Night Elf gets dangerous, but I think yAwS well prepared for everything. 3 breakers, 1-0 upgrade, 3 mortar teams already. And yeah, enough slow, enough dispel. Oh no, no dispel. He's still on initiate. First Stormbolt being thrown. No level 3 Mountain King, mind you. But maybe he gets one Berserker. Everything is slow. Dispel from the Dryad, saving the Warden. Next Stormbolt, hitting the Berserker. So at least he gets something. High upkeep from yAwS. 81 food already. He is going to push down this expansion here. With only a level 2 Mountain King. I don't know if this is the correct timing, but I think so. Let's switch the vision really quick. 66 food for Rudan. Really, really huge advantage here for yAwS, but the inventory, man. The Scroll of the Scroll of Restoration still into play, but the mortar teams, this damage, amazing. The bears are just melting against the breakers and the feedback damage. Everything is low, everything is splattering. Warden has to town portal out. Oh my god, one more bear down, one more Dryad down. Muddy the Mud Golem is still surviving, slowing the Berserker, and I think this dude is about to fall. No Stormbolt anymore, but it still is enough. Wow. Wow, huge position right now for yAwS. He has everything he needs, man. 80 food for him. Rudan down to 57. Both players with an expansion. And now he's taking the risks. He is going for the red spot. He wants to equalize item-wise. He wants this Scroll of Restoration for himself. He's a bit jealous of his opponent getting this item, but a Potion of Divinity, of course, would be great as well. And, yeah, he's using Polymorph. Where did he get that? He has no Master Sorceress. Maybe he stole it with a breaker or something? I don't know how this is possible. But yeah. Dark Wizard down. Potion of Restoration! Not as good as a Scroll of Restoration, but still an awesome item. Maybe he can use it on the Warden, level 5 3/4 already. So Rudan needs some time. He wants this Warden to get level 6, have the Avatar of Vengeance, have his little spirits. And to protect the Warden, he has this anti-magic potion, saving her from the bolt. But once again, man, 82 food for yAwS. It's just 69 for Rudan. But yeah, the Warden can do magic. We all know about this. Nice position for yAwS once again. The break is all in line. Nice thunderclap. Blizzard would be so awesome now. The Fury Dragon in position as well. Nice! Fan of Night once again. And this is level 6. This is Avatar of Vengeance. Oh my god. Scroll of Restoration being used. All the bears back on full HP. The Zeppelin with 1 HP. Maybe saving some units here. But Rudan, oh boy, he was able to delay this fight a little further. 3 spirits now. 4 spirits now. He's getting a lot back from this, but the mortar teams are able to attack the Tree of Life now, and this is all he wants. Zeppelin down, Warden still level 6, lots and lots of mana, but all the items and potions and scroll, they were used. The Warden is in problems, needs to heal up at the base. Oh, he's greedy, he gets back in, but the bears, there's nothing they can do. Too many breakers, the expansion is almost down. Oh boy, the last Dryad here splitting, but this piercing damage is so huge from the spirits. He can't force them down, and the bear's starting to crawl through the breakers, but now there's level 4 Mountain King, still a healing potion. Yeah, steals rejuvenation, huge move here. Warden back with full HP, gets focused right away. Stormbolt, here it is, more focus coming in. Warden almost level 7, is she able to get away? Yes, she is there blink? No matter, but she gets away, even though Avatar of Vengeance keeps Rudan in this game, but all the spirits are disappearing. There's nothing, there's so much to kill, but the breakers are not affected by this, but of course the corpses can be used to get the spirits, but I don't think there's mana anymore. Tree of Life goes down. Economy-wise, yAwS now in favor. 1 expansion more than his opponent, and now he retreats. He lost a lot in the end, but let's look at Rudan's army. Only 4 bears. Next bolt, but no follow-up. This is looking very good for a German friend here. Maybe a surround on the Mountain King that turns the game around for Rudan. But no, Creepjack very greedy. Oh, the Warden here, fan of nice. Anti-magic potion being used. No more Stormbolt at the moment. I don't see his breakers, man. It's so strange to view about this with the flying machines here. But yeah, bears just going down one after another. Mountain King next Stormbolt. No staff anymore. And he gets that bear. GG by Rudan! He lost too much, he lost too many bears. With a Warden level 7, he calls for the GG. yAwS is able to equalize after 18 minutes, or almost 18 minutes. And yeah, that's exactly what he needed. He needed that win so desperately to stay in this tournament, and now it comes all down to map number 3, and that is gonna be Turtle Rock. We'll show you that right away. I'll send you into a small commercial break, trying to get yAwS back on the line. But yeah, he fought like a lion with the expansion. It really paid off. Nice timing there, killing the opponent's expansion. He took a huge risk going into high upkeep at a good time. So yeah, I think that is what won him the game at the end. So yeah, small commercial break. We're trying to get yAwS back on the line, and then we'll see each other for map number 3. yAwS versus Rudan, fight for the playoffs in Group C.